Students from South Surrey-White Learning Centre and supporters are protesting to keep their school open after the Surrey School District was told there wasn't enough funds to keep the alternative learning centre open. The school is slated to close in June as the district can't afford to renew the lease of the building, a devastating blow to the students here, many of whom shared vulnerable stories of life before their alternate education.
I felt like a failure and maybe school just wasn't for me. I had a plan to end my life because I genuinely felt as though I would never be able to amount to anything since I couldn't even get through high school. I found out about the Learning Centre through a family friend and figured I would give it a try. And I felt like for the first time in my school experience that I belonged.
Organizers here say over 100 students face an uncertain future if the school is forced to close.
What is happening here is not okay. It is not okay to return students to schools where often they experience trauma, where they weren't receiving the support that they need, where they don't feel like they have a future.
The president of the Surrey District Parent Advisory Council says this year Surrey will go from 5 alternative learning centres to just 2. She says it will hinder inclusive education in one of the largest municipalities in the Lower Mainland.
There is systemic insulation for responsibility here. The district is chronically underfunded.
In a statement, Lisa Baird, the Minister of Education and Childcare, tells City News in part, the Learning Centre model will continue with the same flexible programming for each student's needs, just in different locations that are distinct from mainstream school communities. But supporters are pushing to keep this location operational and want the ministry to open up their checkbook.
Learning centres do not qualify for capital funding, so that's the money that comes from the ministry in order to provide space, buildings for classrooms in a district.
As for the students here, they say learning centres like this one is what is needed for them to feel safe and thrive.
It's for people who don't feel like they fit into the current school system, and it really has changed my life, the way that these teachers have been able to help me grow to my full potential.
In Surrey, Angela Bowers, City News.